Okay. In the stall. Oh, sweet lord. Hey guys, Zack here. Welcome back to Murdered by Numbers. So in the last episode, we found out that somebody apparently doesn't want us getting information about who killed Dick Stanford because now the entire back of the area is gone. It was destroyed in a fire. We can no longer go into the backstage or dressing room areas. Also, we taught Becky a very hard lesson about how apparently all of the people who win awards pay off the judges so that they can actually win awards. It's sad. She came to that truth that she will never win an award. And now she's thinking of running for the committee because now she knows that the committee is probably going to be thrown out on her ass. Also, she saved us from a fire. Becky, honored, that was quite something, huh? It was a close one, that's for sure. I wanted to say thanks. Okay. Character development. What? If it wasn't for you and Scout, we would still be stuck in that bathroom. I know I'm not always easy to work with, but you helped me anyway, with the pep talk and the escape. You're welcome, Becky. I'm happy to have been of some assistance. Yeah, don't mention it. Besides, if it wasn't for your fighting heroics, we would have been burnt to a crisp. When I'm head of Starshine Committee, I'll remember what you did today. I really appreciate that, Becky, but I don't need an award. You say anything about an award, I just said I'd remember. Fair enough. Geez, talk about self-centered. Well, that lasted a full 5 seconds. Alright. If anything, we should be thanking you for getting us out of the building. Where'd you learn to use a fire extinguisher like that? I played a firefighter in the school play one year. Got really into the role. I wore the costume for like 2 months. Yeah, makes sense. Fits your character and all that. Of course, back then the fire was just made of tissue paper. Holy crap, I could have died today. Why'd you let me do that? I still can't believe the awards are fake. Yeah, I still can't believe the Starshine Awards were such a scam. I was so happy when we won Best New Show in '93. Who knows when the committee started accepting bribes? I think we won fair and square that year. And as soon as I get elected, I'm clearing house. All new rules and regulations, sweeping reforms. Hollywood won't know what hit it. I'm glad you finally found your calling. It's like I told you, you don't need an award to be happy. Of course I don't need an award. I'm going to be in charge of giving them out. That's way better. Just think of all the press conferences, the publicity. Okay, so there's an ulterior motive there. About Bobby. We need you to talk to you about Bobby again. I already told you everything. You wanted me to go to a show and he gave me that makeup. You think I'm lying or something? No, there's just a couple of things we need to ask about. No, we're just trying to uncover more details. Can you remember anything else? Something he said? Any other guesses? There was that one thing that came up with the makeup. I didn't think it was important, but if you can take a look if you want. Puzzle? Puzzle! There we go. What is it? Oh, it's a fan. It's okay. Yeah, fan. Alright. Alright, that didn't take too long. I don't think I'm gonna get S rank on this, but I'm going to do my damnedest. I don't even know. I don't really know. This fan has text printed on it. Thank you for shopping at Le Manchat Jolie. That's supposed to be where the makeup was purchased. And they can tell us that they sold it to Bobby. Let me give them a call. Damn it, the battery's dead. Don't suppose you got a power socket. Actually, I do, but it's only designed for very low power devices. Charging a cell phone will take some time. It's better than nothing. Here. Hi, Casey. Casey, I haven't seen you all night. I figured you left. Just because you don't see me doesn't mean I'm not here. I've been stuck with your mother all evening. Honestly, how am I supposed to find Mr. Right if I've got that hanging around me? Can I borrow your cell? There's a boutique, La Manchat Jolie. I need to ask something from their sales records. Oh, I know that place. I went on a terrible couple of dates with their pure food guy. Great guy, but he insisted on cooking every time we met up. You broke up with him because we cooked for you? All those perfumes had screwed up the sense of smell. Honestly, it was like Pizza Hut had tried to make Bologna. Oh, Bolognese, or whatever. But I let him down gently, of course. I'm sure he'd do me a favor if I asked nicely. I need to know who bought this makeup. Rouge number 16 by Corinthia Cosmetics. Oh, Corinthia? Very swish. I'll see what I can do. Hi, Marshall Jolie. Is that Marshall? It's me, KC. How are you? Supervisor, look at you. Me? Oh, you know, this and that. Oh, you saw the show? Thank you. Definitely some of my best work, actually. Ahem. Yeah, he needs to focus. Listen, could you do me a big favor? I'm trying to track down one of your customers. I know you don't normally give out that kind of information, babe, but can't you make an exception for me? Another day? I don't know if that's such a good idea. Do you still cook? No? You don't have time anymore? That's great. I mean, that's understandable given your new responsibilities. How about we meet up this Friday? Now, about that info, did you sell any Corinthia Rouge number 16 recently? Oh, really? A special order. Very interesting. Do you have any contact details? Yes, a phone number will be great. Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Marshall. See you Friday. So, did you get a name? Yep, only one person bought that makeup recently. Alex Costa. That name again. Interesting. Who's Alex Costa? We think it might be Bobby Price using a fake name. Can you call the number they gave you? Alright, but I'm sending you my phone bill this month. Okay. Alright, can I speak to Alex Costa? That's weird. What happened? Was it Bobby? I don't know. They hung up on me. That's suspicious. Becky, do you have anything? No, she doesn't. What about this? I have literally no idea what you're okay. Are you still carrying that around for? It's empty. I don't know. I thought it might be a nice souvenir. A way to remember the time you saved my life. Yeah, well, don't get used to it. You're just lucky I was in a good mood. Well, that doesn't help. I doubt Bobby would have come in here. That makes the perfect place to hide evidence. Okay. We're scanning for things. Okay. In the stall. Oh, sweet lord. Okay, so I couldn't figure it out on my own. I had to use the machine to do it. Alright, you got dying flowers. Okay. That's a... These are the flowers Dick got with his award, but they're all wilted. Oh, don't get too close. I'm detecting neurotoxin powder inside the bouquet. Are the flowers? But... Dick got these on stage. I saw him smell them. That's how he was poisoned. They must have been poisoned in advance. But how did Bobby gain access to flowers before the ceremony? I don't think he did. Maybe he didn't. Anything else? Aha! Another piece of evidence. Alright, well that all picks the... Okay, it's another one of these that I'm not going to be able to solve, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, there's an interesting piece of idea there. Because nobody could have gotten into the bathroom unless they were a girl, or they were just decided to sneak in, but... Okay, I couldn't figure that one out either. I needed to have the machine do it. Okay, we got black gloves. I'm not going to get an S rank on for this. I can already tell you that. You may be digged through a garbage can for an old pair of gloves. Not just any pair of gloves. I detected trace levels of neurotoxin on them. You're right. There's red powder on the fingertips. Bobby must have worn them while handing the poison makeup, then disposed of them in here. Only one problem with that theory, Scout. These are women's gloves, and they look kind of familiar. We can't detect anything else unusual in here. I guess this is all the evidence we're going to get. I just hope it's enough to build a case around. Detective Cross will be in here any minute with Bobby, but we better have our final theory ready. Do you really think we have enough evidence? If we can't convince Cross... I know, this is our last chance, but I think I finally understand what happened here tonight. Kathleen. Kathleen killed Dick. It's all starting to make sense now. She admitted herself that she and Dick had a long-standing feud. He was a jerk and everyone on his show, to everyone on his show, especially her. Putting up with Dick was hard enough for just one night. Imagine getting that kind of abuse for over a decade. But she could never go public. It'd be the end of her career. So she made up a fake name and started leaking rumors to the press. That's how Dick called in his lawyers and stopped the press from accepting any more stories about him. She was silenced. Silenced but angrier than ever. That's what she's decided to take matters into her own hands. Dick Stanford had to die. Okay, that all makes sense. But if Kathleen killed Dick, how is it that Bobby gave the poison makeup to Becky? That's exactly what I'm hoping to find out from Bobby. Well, look what the cop dragged in. Am I to understand Bobby isn't so innocent after all? That's what we're about to find out. Sorry, Bobby, we got a few more questions for you. What the hell, man? I didn't kill Dick. You said so yourself. I came here for the rewards, not to get interrogated by a private detective at some robot. This isn't backtalk, Bobby. No one is interested in your sob story. I hope you got everything you need on her. This is your last chance. Let's start with identifying the murder weapon. The flower. Dick was poisoned with a neurotoxin sprinkled on these flowers. Aren't those the flowers I gave him on stage? He sealed his fate as soon as he smelled them. That's why he started acting strangely on stage. The poison was already taking effect. Pretty grim stuff. I can't believe this. I held those flowers too. If I'd smelled them myself. But I didn't go anywhere near those flowers. I didn't even know what a neurotoxin is. The poison was hidden in makeup. Rouge number 16 from Corinthia Cosmetics. Only a small amount of the poison makeup is needed to kill if inhaled. Since when do you know so much about poison? I'm still learning what I'm capable of, Detective. Wait a second, I recognize that makeup. I was hoping you would. After all, you gave it to Becky. You handed off a deadly poison to some innocent girl? I can't believe what I'm hearing. We all trusted you, Bobby. Hold up. You gave that makeup to me! Oh. Well, he's obviously lying. I don't know, let's hear him out. Why did Kathleen give you the makeup, Bobby? I've been trying all evening to get Becky to agree to come onto my show. She'd be great for ratings. I asked Kathleen if she had any advice. You know, girl stuff. She said I should try giving her a gift. This is the most ridiculous story I've ever... Let him finish. I asked her what kind of gift, and she thought of it for a second. Then she smiled and gave me that makeup. So you're saying you were given the poison makeup by Kathleen? It's all lies. I haven't spoken a word to him while leaving, and I've certainly never touched any poison makeup. That's why my next piece of evidence comes in. Detective, this is outrageous. Bobby's the suspect here, but I feel like she's interrogating me. Well, Miss Rahi, what else have you got that ties Kathleen to the poisoning? The gloves. We found this pair of gloves in the bathroom. Do they look familiar? They look just like the gloves Kathleen has been wearing all evening. They're identical, except for one important detail. These gloves have traces of neurotoxin on them. This is absurd! Quiet! What are you thinking, Honor? I think Kathleen used the makeup to sneak a deadly poison into the Starshine Awards. I don't know anything about poison. Really, I think you know exactly what you were dealing with. That's why you brought a spare pair of gloves. After you closed Dick's flowers, you dosed Dick's flowers, you threw out the gloves you were wearing to avoid poisoning yourself. I think it's obvious what's going on here. Bobby wants to frame me for Dick's murder. He used a pair of my gloves to make it look like I did it. Why would I kill Dick? Why? We worked together for years. Exactly. You admitted to us that you suffered for years from Dick's insults and mood swings. Perhaps, but I never stooped to his level. I have a professional reputation to uphold. And that's why you went to the press to use a fake name, Alex Costa. Alex Costa? I told you before. I've never heard that name in my life. Me neither. Care to enlighten us? Alex Costa told Celeb Life magazine what a monster Dick really was. They printed the accusations, but then Dick's lawyers stepped in. And this Alex guy was someone who worked with Dick? To have that amount of dirt on him, they must have known him for years. And Bobby fits the bill perfectly. He wanted to ruin Dick's reputation to save his own show. His mother was even called Alexandra Price, Alex Costa. Isn't it obvious? A little too obvious. Almost as if someone knew they could pin the whole thing on Bobby if they got caught. Use my mom's name? Control yourself, Bobby. We could do this without another strangling today. Calm down, both of you. This is getting heated. And I see your point, Miss Rossi, but there ain't direct connection to the poisoning. The makeup came from Le Monchot Jolie. It was a special order for Alex Costa. And everything's unraveling. I can't believe you're listening to this amateur when you have the real killer right there. There's one last piece of evidence. Alex Costa's phone number. I don't have to stand here and be insulted. Just wait until... Oh. Oh no, please. I have to... Oh. Gasp! And that's game. Don't worry. I hear you still get a phone call in prison. Kathleen Cartwright, you're under arrest for the murder of Dick Stanford. I tried to tell the world. I tried talking to the press, and no one would listen. But that ranting, disgusting old creep you saw on stage, that was the real Dick. And she's been arrested. That's enough. Let's go. Now everyone knows what he's really like. I'm glad he's dead. You're not helping. Please shut up and just go back in. I only wish it could have made it more painful. This woman's a sadist. Good God. Bye. Alright, we solved the case. I think that does it. I think that does it for Moiter. I don't believe what you're telling me, Honor. Everyone loved Dick Stanford. Everyone except Kathleen, apparently. Yeah, it's everyone except the people he worked with. But no one wanted to listen to them. It's like I've always said, TV is the devil's work. I don't agree with any of this detective nonsense, but at least you're not on TV anymore. Have you seen Becky? I'm ready to go. Just more arguing in the car. No more arguing in the car, okay? Good luck getting Mom to agree to that. I'll stop arguing when you stop being so damn stubborn. Great news, everyone. I'm going to be a special guest star on Back Talk with Bobby Price. Yeah, you guys have a great story. I'm just glad I could help tell it to the nation. And thanks for helping prove I didn't kill anyone. You and Scout are quite the pair of detectives. Thank you. Speaking of which, can we give Bobby a ride to the police station? Detective Cross still wants to talk to him. Apparently strangling a dead guy might be illegal after all. Go figure. Might? You know what? I'm not sure I want a self-made strangler sitting beside me in the car. Take my keys. I'll walk. Alright. Scout and I headed back to the apartment feeling good. We've done it. We cracked the case. We proved them all wrong. The feeling was intoxicating. A heady sense of accomplishment like we never felt before. We worked it out. We found the clues, discovered the link between them, and now justice would be done. It felt great. And in that moment I knew. I wanted to feel this again. I wanted to feel this all the time. The only problem was I still had to convince everyone else. Detective Cross, my mother, only Scout seemed to really understand. In a few short weeks, he'd become one of my closest friends. Someone I could trust. Someone that had my back. But trust had a nasty way of getting broken when you least expect it. Oh, we still got more. Home at last. That was one hell of a night out, right, Scout? Scout? I'm going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just here to warn you. Uh-oh. Scout is not what he seems. He's dangerous. What? He needs to be shut down now, before it's too late. You're the lady from the thing. Why do you... I know you know Scout, but what did he do? What did he do that you think he's dangerous? That's a real good question. I don't know what the hell you think who the hell you think you are breaking into my apartment. You better get out before I call the cops. Fine, I'll go. But I've left you my number. Think it over. I'll be waiting for your call. What did she mean Scout is dangerous? Honor, this is amazing. I was looking behind your bookcase and found a Humphrey Bogart movie we haven't seen. Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Let's go watch that movie, okay? Peculiar. Case closed. Okay, that was interesting. So, what the hell is Scout then? That's a new mystery for the rest of the series. Scout apparently is secretly a monster. Alright, the shoe fits. Okay, that was odd. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I'm not entirely sure what's up with Scout, but now we have information that we need. That was an interesting, that was an interesting development. Okay. Okay, well, in any case, we unlocked most of Scout's memories. Everything except for the S-rank ones, which I'm going to need to unlock via another playthrough. I'm not going to be showing you guys that because, as per usual, it's just the same puzzles again. And I'm really not in the mood to show you guys that. So, I think I am just gonna leave it here. We'll work on the Chapter 3 next time. Actually, no, we'll work on the puzzles next time. Yeah, we'll work on the Case 2 puzzles. Well, and then we'll move on with the Case 1, with the third case after that. So, yeah. Scout might be a monster. Apparently. But we proved that somebody got murdered by Kathleen. We proved that. That's a happy ending, I guess. But, okay, so apparently Scout's not what he seems, and apparently Jenna says he needs to be shut down. It's peculiar, to say the least, but that is a weird thing to say about something you design. Because, as far as we know, Scout was designed to help people. So why would the person who created him say he's dangerous? I don't know. That's a mystery we're gonna have to unravel next time. But for right now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out, and you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks on my way saying thanks, so be sure to check those out in the description below as well. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!